This fucking amnesia shit didn't last as long as I thought it was going to. Yo, what is up, Crocs and Clan members, Pokemon fans, and those hosts on this video. Today we're here to talk about episode 15 of Pokemon Horizons. And I have very mixed feelings with this episode. For two main reasons. One, it's a fucking Amnesia episode, which I already knew, like I said, last week. I wasn't going to enjoy, I wasn't going to have fun with it. But number two is the fact that it's a one and done thing. Like, she lost her memories at the beginning of the episode, or like we see that she's lost her memories from the moment that she got to the school and got Sprigatito, and by the end of the episode she already remembers everything. So like, what was the point of her losing her memories? Like, I still don't understand the purpose. You could have just had her be lost in the city. Like maybe she was manipulated until she didn't notice, like she was hypnotized, so she didn't notice the villain dude take the pendant. And then she's just lost in this fucking place without any way to reach anybody. Like, why did they have to throw in the amnesia gag? It made no fucking sense. Cause like the main gimmick of the episode is the fact that Gurumin, Dot, talks to Iono and is like, hey, I'm trying to find my friend. Like they have contacts because apparently Dot and Iono used to know themselves back in the day, because Iono's been like this popular streamer, whatever the fuck, for so long, and was taking Dot under her wings and created the Gurumin character. They're not on the same level, but because they know each other, they're able to collab. Like, Gurumin is still technically way below Iono standards as a content creator, a streamer, all that shit. But because Gurumin is now well known enough that a collab kind of wouldn't hurt her reputation or whatever the fuck. But here's the thing, right? The whole crux of that thing is the fact that Dot wants to rescue Liko, which is fine. I have no issues with the fact that Dot is getting closer with everybody, with the new kids on the block, which is Roy and Liko, because she already knows everybody else on the fucking ship. So I don't have a problem with her wanting to save her friend. My issue is none of this was necessary to have an amnesia thing. Like, it served no purpose. Like, Liko and Sprigatito had one moment where they're like, oh wait, shit, this has happened before, which is them scratching each other. Or with Sprigatito scratching Liko, and she's like, oh, I don't remember any of this. Why the fuck am I in Paldea? Like, that's the only thing. Everything else is like, every time she goes somewhere, she immediately remembers, hey, this is something that I've done before. So it's like, why? What was the point? Like, I get, maybe it's because Liko is from Paldea, and everybody in fucking Paldea knows everything about Paldea, and she wouldn't normally get lost in whatever the fuck, Lamentia. I don't remember the fucking names of these towns right now. Like, I guess it wouldn't make sense for a native to be lost, but like, it's not like she's from this fucking town, so it wouldn't be so far-fetched that she would get lost in this place, right? Especially after getting hypnotized by a fucking Behem, right? So again, what was the point of the amnesia shit? Because by the time she sees Roy again, she's already remembered everything. She's like, oh, Roy, I'm gonna jump to you. Who's this? Oh, this is Dot. Hi, because they've never seen each other face to face. Which again is also another fucking ignorant fucking thing, because of the fact that Roy picked up on who the fuck she was from the moment he laid eyes on her, just because she had Quaxley. I don't know. Like, I'm seriously starting to wonder whether the writers are making Liko incompetent as fuck as some form of statement or some shit. Like, I don't understand. She should be smart enough to like tie one and one together and be like, oh, who's this person? I've never seen him before. There's one person I've never seen, visually in the fucking ship, and she has the Quaxley, which is always there with her. So, Dot, connect the dots. It's fucking Dot, Like, I don't know. I don't know why. Like, there's so many things about this episode that infuriate me. I can't say with 100% certainty that I really hate this episode, because I do like the characterization they're doing with Dot. And I like the fact that they're giving her more of a spotlight. And she's even has like an episode dedicated to her next week, which is her and Quaxley doing some fucking business, right? I appreciate it. I like the fact that we're getting, to the point where she's going to incorporate herself with the rest of the crew. I don't have a problem with that. And I like the Iono and Dot, you know, collaboration they did. Iono seems fun as fuck. Granted, she's a fucking bitch, but because she basically took everything in her own wings. And because, you know, she's literally a content creator, she's an influencer, so she's gonna be out here doing everything just to get her fucking numbers up, right? I respect grind. It's a little grimy though. That you're doing this when your protege is trying to rescue her IRL friend and you're still making it about yourself. But I give her props to know whatever. Iono's fine. I never had an issue with her characterization, and even in the games, I think she's a fun character. But like aside from that, everything else that happened in this episode is grimy as fuck. I didn't care for it. I'm really upset that they used the amnesia thing for no goddamn reason when everything else still turned into a we gotta catch Liko. And I mean everybody in the fucking town was trying to get her. The same fucking guy that's always with her is the one that finds her and, you know, gets to her first. And then like, I don't know. Like Freed is now, you know, suspicious as fuck. He's like, oh, why didn't I pick up on any of this nonsense before? You know, how could I not come, you know, put two and two together that the fucking explorers are still around, you know? Like, fuck. Like you would think this man would be extra cautious. I still don't understand, and this brings me back to the whole point. I really believe that Liko's mom has to be in some way, shape, or form connected to the explorers, and because like this is fucking ridiculous. How are you, as the man who's been hired to protect this fucking little girl, are not in your A game to make sure she doesn't get in trouble? This is the second time you've lost this bitch. God damn it. I just know this episode just infuriates me to no end. I'm just going to leave it off there because if I keep going, I'm going to get even more irritated. I'm looking forward to the Quaxley showcase because Quaxley is my favorite of the three starters from Paldea. So I'm hoping to see some cool stuff with him and Dot in this upcoming episode. And I'm just going to leave it off there. For rating, this is going to be like a 3.2 out of 10. And the only reason it even gets that high is because I love the characterization with Dot and Iono was fun as fuck. Outside of that, everything else was mediocre to pathetic as fuck, and I'm really upset about it. This is the first episode I can legitimately say I generally dislike out of the entire Horizon saga. It's pathetic. There was no reason to use that fucking plot thread because it literally resolved itself without anything else major happening. And next episode, we're hopefully going to get something with this fucking dude with the Umbreon and I don't know. I'm going to be done. This is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave your thoughts, comments in the comment section below. Link in the description. You guys can watch the episode. And I'll see you guys later tonight with our, I think, Pokemon Emerald live stream. So I'll see you all there. I've been SoresanCrockxen. Peace out.